morning. How we doing? I'm tired today. I went to the gym this morning to teach my class. Only one person came to my class. I didn't even put my mic on because I was so tired. And I just like did the bare minimum. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I'm gonna make my coffee again, my really good coffee, and I'm so excited. Hey, Vahini. How was your birthday yesterday? Hi, Jay. I'm not gonna go live Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because I have just a very busy weekend. I have a friend's birthday, and I have 2 exams on Monday that I haven't started studying for, and I need to edit one of my YouTube videos. And next weekend I'm going to New York, so I need to like do stuff to be ahead for school. So, no live. You went to dinner. It was so much fun. That's awesome. Hi, Yuki. You're in a good mood. That's awesome. You guys should follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to be more active on TikTok, but I don't know, TikTok kind of scares me. I don't know, YouTube kind of feels like a safe space because I feel like the girls aren't mean on here. I mean, yeah. I feel like the weird people are just like the men on YouTube, which I can handle, but mean girls, I don't know, I feel like it would get to me. You know? Hi, guys. Hi, JR. Also, I meant to tell you the pasta I made yesterday on live was so good. Also, I took this picture of Evie. But this was the pasta. It was so good. Even my mom had some for lunch and she told me it was really good. Girls are on TikTok are chill. Well, it's also the fact that I don't want people in my real life to see me on TikTok and be like, who the fuck does she think she is? You know? I feel like no one really scrolls on YouTube. Like, no one my age scrolls on YouTube. Like, it's either you guys younger or older. I don't know anyone in my personal life who scrolls on YouTube. Oh my god, should I cut my hair like this? Oh my god. No, I shouldn't. Every once in a while, I'm really tempted. Okay, guys, new rule. New rule. One of the mods is not a mod anymore. I won't say who. But we are done timing people out for no reason. Okay? Because I have noticed that when it's all mods in the chat and we're timing people out for no reason, no one's coming back. Like at one point yesterday, I had 20 views. And at one point it was 3. Because everyone was getting timed out. And everyone was starting to leave. So, we're gonna relax on the timing out, okay? Cool. Love you guys. Anyway, we're gonna make my really good coffee again. If you weren't on my live yesterday, I made a really good coffee because I went to Starbucks, which I know we don't support Starbucks, we hate Starbucks, but their cold foam is so good, and I got this whole cup of cold foam for $1.50, and I just got really excited. I added it to my coffee yesterday, and it was so good. Hi, Riley. We can't ban you, John, okay, buddy? Okay, buddy, don't get too comfortable now. But we're only timing people out if they say something that's actually offensive. Okay, cool. Hi, Miss Kristen. Hi, Nixie. This is the situation we have going on. I'm like really overwhelmed with everything I have to do. I also like, as you know, like 2 weeks ago I was really sick, so I didn't do anything with anyone. And then last week I had the concert on Saturday, so I didn't go to work, and I was just like, it was just the concert. And so I feel like I haven't been hanging out with my friends, you know, for the last 2 weeks. And I like haven't done work, so it's not like I was productive. It is, yes. I think John is having fun. Okay, here. John is running the slide. I timed him out for 10 seconds for the shits and giggles. Hi, MF. How you doing? But I feel like the concert vlog is gonna be really, really good. I think you could look like Angelina Jolie. Okay, buddy. Let's not. That no. All right. No, maybe not. Poor John. John is just fine. Don't you worry about John. Yes, please like this stream, guys. I think I put too much ice in here. I've been obsessed with my new straws. Ooh, did you guys see that? My coffee just twirled by itself. I'm not putting anyone, no new mods. That's it, we're good with mods. No new mods, like, ever, probably. Anyway, let's add the what's it called? Yum, look at that consistency. Let's do a taste test. Yuki, what did we just talk about? Like, people can't joke anymore in the chat. Hey, Kayla, I did not unfollow you. I got banned. Yeah, I get a lot of people who tell me I look like Vanessa Hudgens. Let's not do that, Yuki. I miss John. Justice for John. If John is still here, wait, actually, I can fix it. Wait. You guys are so funny. What are you doing? You look guilty. You look guilty. I love you, you little sunshine. Look at her tummy. Look at her tummy. Guys, I want my chat to be somewhere people can just like, I don't know. I just don't want it to be super, you gotta talk like this, you gotta do this, you can't do this. Like, I just don't like that personally, you know? But I know you guys are like doing it with good intentions and you just don't want any creeps in here, but you know, let's just like think twice before we time people out from now on. That's it. That was the point. Hi Chester. Evie is so cute. No, I know. She is the best girl ever. Also, I've had this pimple for 4 days. Usually like on the 3rd it's gone. Oh, I don't know why I'm like breaking out so bad. Someone remind me before I end the stream. I need to get rid of my nail polish. I cannot go to school like this. Like, every time I look at my nails nowadays, I'm like, ew. I can't even look at myself anymore. Yes. I love you, John Smith. You guys know that that's not even his real name? Like, who's named John Smith? That's like Jane Doe. Yes, no rules. Anyway, did you guys do anything fun today? Does anyone else's dog bite her own nails? No, no rules, because I don't know. I feel like being respectful shouldn't be a rule. It's just common sense. If you are disrespectful, then you get timed out. You're so bored. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. You know what I just realized? People usually are on my life because they're bored. Waiting for my wife to take me to Waffle House. I was just talking about a customer about this yesterday. We don't have any Waffle Houses in Michigan. And I've only been to a Waffle House once. It was last year in July in Ohio. It's like the closest Waffle House here. I mean, around me. And it was right after a Zach Bryan concert. It was at 2 a.m. And I don't know if I ordered the right things, but it wasn't that good. I don't want to talk about it, Mahini. I mean, obviously you're gonna find out eventually. Isn't it crazy how I get so red? Like, it doesn't burn or itch or anything. I don't know why my skin just does that. Okay, skincare. Vitamin C. Caramel popcorn. No, I don't know. I actually haven't eaten popcorn in so long. I used to be like someone who was just like, let me make popcorn like after dinner or something. And now I just like, the only time I've eaten popcorn was when I went to the movies. And I haven't gone to the movies in a while. You took my puppy to a Waffle House once. Now she has 3 friends. That's really cute. Golfer hitting wheelchair person. Okay, buddy. Maybe not. I'm running a half marathon today. Alive or dead, we're doing it. Right, Evie? Waffle House is like IHOP. It's like, I don't know what you have in South Africa, but I feel like IHOP is pretty popular. It's like one of those 24/7 diners, you know? I didn't know Waffle House. I found out about Waffle House last year. Isn't that crazy? That sounds like it would make caramel popcorn. Hi, Sean. Hi, Leon. Hi, Thomas. 4.75 for a waffle. Are we talking about rating or money? Do we have a chef in the chat? Sean, how are you? Guys, when am I getting my Instagram back? I've been banned for 5 weeks. Also, I'm getting a lash lift tomorrow. Finally. Finally. The reason I have a pimple, okay? What happened to your lip? Like, no one is allowed to talk about my pimple, okay? Like, I see it. Trust me. What was I talking about? I forgot, because now I'm thinking about my pimple. Oh. I don't get many beauty things, like, done to me, because I'm scared that I'll like it too much and then I'll hate myself without it. Like now, I can't stand myself without a lash lift. I feel like my lashes are bald, like I can't see anything. And yeah, like I'm scared of doing a brow lamination because I'm scared that I'll hate my natural eyebrows. And I was also thinking about doing like a lip tint where they literally tattoo your lip and it's like you look like you have lipstick all the time. But the main reason I didn't do it was because it was too expensive. I think it was like $400, but it lasts like a year. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's start deleting messages instead of timing people out. I like that. I'm getting hungry. Give me advice. I don't have much than popcorn. I'm so hungry. Make popcorn. When you come home. Chris, you have a pimple. It's funny. Anyway, let's start with the makeup. I'm gonna do a really light makeup today. Why is this song stuck in my head? It's like the first time I hear it. I've been listening to the DJ feature on Spotify, and I've been really liking it. Like I've been listening to songs that I used to love and just like don't listen to anymore because they're not in any of my playlists. And yeah. Okay, guys, we can time this person out here. I'll do it. You've wanted what for 2 years? Wait, hold on, let me see. I did not read that, Vahini. Wait, what did you want for 2 years? Guys, it's not an STD, trust me. Can we drop that? Hi, Elmar. I don't know, Sean. A tattoo? Yeah, it was really exciting when I got my first tattoo, but I kind of regret it now. It is nice that it's on my back so I don't see it. I feel like if it was like anywhere not on my back basically and I would see it all the time, I would get really sick of it. So I do recommend a back tattoo. It was a very nice experience. I got it when I was 18 in Lebanon and it was really expensive. Watching from Saudi. I want to go to Saudi. I've never been. What's up, Kay? Show the tattoo. I can't. Actually, I can find a picture. Hold on. It's just gonna take me a second because it's in my camera roll. I actually have a picture that the tattoo artist took of my back. Damn, that's a lot of scrolling. Okay, wait. It was after this. After I graduated high school. Okay, it was that summer. Okay, I'm getting close, guys. Okay. This is it. It's loading. Wait, hold on. So, funny story. I'm gonna tell you a story time about my tattoo. The day of, I was like, I want a tattoo. That's it. Today I'm getting a tattoo. And I was with my aunt. I have one aunt. She is like the most fun aunt ever. You know, she's like the bad influence. She's always telling my mom, let them go out till 3 a.m. and that kind of stuff. And so that day she was like, you should totally get a tattoo. And then she was making the calls for me. And she was only calling the best tattoo artist in Lebanon. Therefore, why it was $200 a few years ago in Lebanon. Anyway, I looked on Pinterest, back tattoos, because I was like, I know I want to do it on my back, I just don't know what. This was the first option. And now that I look at this, it's like really, really cute. But I was like, do I really want fish on my back? I don't know. And then this was the second option. And this was the one that I almost did. I was really close to making this. Also, I can't read the chat. I'm going to catch up in a second. And then I saw this one and I was like, wait, I love this one. And so we go to the tattoo artist at like 9 p.m. That's when he squeezed me in. It was me, my mom, and my dad. And then, so this was it. And then what he did is he printed it out and he took this moon part off. So he printed it out and he took the moon out. So this was like, it printed basically a sticker on my back. And then after he tattooed it, wait, no, this is before he tattooed it. This is right after. Yeah, I didn't realize it was this far up my neck. I've actually like, I don't know. I don't see that many pictures of my tattoo. It's interesting what it looks like. And this was right after. It got a little bit bloody, but I will say it healed so quickly. I came back to the US like 2 days later. And this was the view from the tattoo artist. Wasn't it? It was insane view. And this was on sunset. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I already miss Lebanon. Okay. And now I'm gonna catch up on the chats. Let's see. You're gonna get a chain of stars under your right knee. I'm having a hard time picturing it. Do you have like a picture? That's the most Christy tattoo ever tattooed. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. Wait, I can't believe you've never seen my tattoo. It did hurt. It was more like, it was like, it's all nerves back there. So it was like, every time he was taking the needle off and putting it back down, I would like twitch and I would move and he would be like, stop fucking moving. And I was like, I can't help it. But I was like laying down and it was nice because I was like hugging that chair so hard. And I feel like if it was on my arm, it would have been harder because you have to stay still. But when you're hugging the chair, it's like you can squeeze something, you know? It kind of like made me feel better. Alex is here in spirit. Who's Alex? Was I not wearing a shirt during the process? I was wearing a dress and it had a very low back, so I was wearing something, yes. Yeah, sorry, Sean. I mean, you could email it to me. Yeah. Anyway, I literally told myself that, wait, I just realized Riley and Kayla are in the chat at the same time. Isn't it crazy that most people in the chat right now are from South Africa? I would have never guessed that in a million years. Yeah. So how's the California boy? Is that Alex? Okay, makeup. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Fayetteville. I kind of want to go to the South. I should do a trip to the South. I don't know anything about the South. I just know Morgan Wallen, Tennessee. Where's my concealer? When you come home tonight. Jason. Of course his name is Jason. MF, I'm praying for you. Hi, Tim. Alex is our friend. Oh, Alex is a girl. Okay. No way. Vahini, you listen to Morgan Wallen? I would have never guessed that. Maybe I should like leave these pimples alone and not put any like makeup on them. What do we think? But I also really want to cover them. Oh no, not a Jordan. Please, no Jordan. Man, if I ever meet a man and his name is Jordan, I'm running for the hills. My man? Girl, last time we talked about him, you said you weren't even interested. Oh, I know you love him. Yeah. You should listen to him. Everyone should listen to Morgan Wallen. Maybe if he... You never know. Maybe he's scrolling on YouTube and he sees me. And he is like, oh my god, she's talking about me. Maybe I should hit her up. See, this is the kind of delusional I am, you guys. You've known him a month. I have 4 years. Well, she has a point. That was primary school. Okay, I agree with both. Yes, it was primary school, so it was a while ago, so he might have changed a lot. But also, like, you know him. Oh my days. I'm gonna start saying that. Also, yesterday I was scrolling, and there was a guy who was talking to his girl, and he was like, "Are you shot? Are you shot?" And I thought it was so funny. So I think I'm gonna start using it. Are you shot? Yeah, I'm 6'2" and 189. He is changed. Hi, Maria. Guys, I'm like, I don't know, like either I have really dark under eyes or my concealers are just amazing. Because I don't notice how dark my under eyes are until I put concealer on. I'm like, oh my god, look at that difference. It's insane. When you come home tonight. Can we stop talking about that? Like, yesterday in my trauma class, we were talking about childhood abuse, childhood, you know, how to raise kids and stuff, and how, like, stuff is traumatizing for kids. And in my class, people started talking about, like, how there's a video on Instagram of a boy that was disrespectful to his mom, so his dad was like, go do push-ups and squats right now. And then the girl was like, that's a healthy way to like, you know, get your anger out. And then people in the class started saying, no, you're teaching the boy to never talk about what is bothering him and just like work out. I was like, what? I think that's very healthy actually, because when you work out, you have to think about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does anybody remember yesterday joke? That was funny. Wait, why is he not a decent person, Riley? What do you have to say? Honestly, guys, I will tell you one thing. In my 21 years of experience with men, I've learned the one thing that will show you his true colors is time. You just have to wait it out. And eventually, he's gonna show you who he is. 6 months. My mom would always tell me, 6 months is how you're gonna like really know him. And I'd be like, you know what? I don't think so. Like, I already know what his values are and stuff. 6 months, he did something, completely changed the way I saw him. I mean, I still stayed with him, but he's my ex now, so I'll say that. When you come home I have 2 exams on Monday and I'm so worried. One of them is on Top Hat, and it's a browser on your computer that locks your computer down so I can't even cheat. And so I actually have to like study. And my friend Vishal, you guys know him, he did he took that class last semester and he told me you actually got to pay attention in class, and I have not been paying attention in class. So play that song "Oh My Days" by Jamie Rose. I can't. I'll get copyrighted. Thank you, Nande. No, but seriously, I don't know what's going on with my acne. Should I go to the dermatologist and check it out again? Because I don't know, especially like my upper lip pimple is like really embarrassing. Like I talk to people and they start looking at my lip and I'm like, I know it's there. I know it's there. Like, stop looking. Stop looking. I also have shitty memory, Vahini. It's not that bad. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I know. Did Kayla leave the chat? I don't know. Jason probably called her. Vishy is in class, I think. He told me he has an exam today, so he might be studying for it. Hi, Maria. Oh my god. Do we have a different Maria in the chat? Yeah. Today I got in my car for the first time. It was really cold. I was like, no, I'm not ready for it to be cold in the mornings. Low-key, summer has been lasting a little longer. But at the same time, it's like winter also lasts until like May. Well, maybe not May, but like last year during my birthday, I was wearing long sleeves. So please. Why are you about to cry? I'm not. I think it's the lash curler that makes my eye water just a bit. I'm so excited for my lash lift tomorrow. Christy, you know Vishy Indian name is so hard to remember. What? That's not normal for me to say. Bahini, you're like a grown woman now. How do you feel? How do you feel? You should feel grown. You know what I just remembered? No, I shouldn't talk about this. Tell me about the guy. Tell me. My bedroom will be in the low 20s, high teens. High teens? I've never heard anyone say it that way. High teens. Interesting. I'm reading your comments. Nande. I'm just 14. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I was actually thinking about this the other day. I think, like, I don't know when. It was a very, like, quick transition from when I was looking at myself as a child, like, as a teenager. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know if a switch flipped. And I all of a sudden started seeing myself as an adult. I'm trying to remember. I think it was when I turned 18. Yeah, because it's when I started working in the restaurant and everyone who was working with me was older than me. And I was like, I don't know, they were just telling me their life stories, how they live and stuff. And I was like, wow, these people are so grown. And then obviously, like, you spend so much time at work, you talk more and more to people. And yeah, that's like how I've learned about adulthood the most, like just talking to people at work. I always wonder, like, where would I be if I never got that job at the restaurant? Because I've been there for 3 years now. And like from 18 to 21, those are like the years that really shaped me the most. I don't know. I wonder. Congrats to Yuki Y. Nice. Fishy name is actually a long name because, okay. That's okay. I'm not reading all that. Fishy is not a hard name to say. Vishal? 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 What else should we do for the makeup? I think that's it, right? Okay. Now, I did this hairstyle yesterday and I really liked it. My hair is oily. Tomorrow is hair wash day. Tell us something about the map. When I go places, I put a pin on the country I go to. And that's my story. Thank you, Shaima. Okay, what I did yesterday, I put a headband. I got like 5 of these for like $10 from Amazon. Boom. I don't know why I don't do this more often. It's so cute and you can't tell that my hair is dirty. And, well, it's not perfect, but whatever. Tell me, Riley. From Amazon. It should cover your hairline. Is this better, Sean? But I feel like it's like coming into my forehead. You slaying? Thanks, girl. Ana fahini. There's no V in Arabic, it's an F. So it says fahini. Your forehead is big. Have you ever counted it? Fuck you. Thank you, Vahini. I'm running today. Punjabi actress, yeah. A lot of people think I'm Punjabi. It's actually kind of funny. Okay, this guy went to school with me. You know, he literally dated my best friend for... Men. Okay, but when was that? Also, like, aren't you guys like 18? If that was like, when was that? I think headband calls for extra blush. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I need to push this back. Sorry, Sean. It's like bothering me. I feel like it's like eating at my face. You have such calming aura. Thank you so much. That's like the best compliment I've gotten today. Someone call 911. What do you mean who's cuter? Obviously her best friend's cuter, duh. I do see how it's more trendy like this. It feels cozy. You know? We can time people out, we just only if they say something that's like offensive, because I've noticed that in the last couple live streams, we've timed people out for literally saying, someone got timed out the other day for saying, aren't you the Western chick, because they saw the Zach Bryan transition that I did, and that person got timed out. why did we time them out? And I don't know, people have just been timing out everyone, and I've noticed my views drop a lot more. So that's why, guys. I really don't want to talk about it more. Like, use your best judgment. Just like, you can't just time everyone out, you know, because like no one else is gonna stay, you know. Let's take the nail polish off. No one reminded me, guys. I almost went to school with my nails looking like this. Can't believe it. Maybe, baby. Ooh. Yikes. I felt like the floor was about to crack. Oh my god, look how comfy they look. So comfy. I'm in freaking Albania. My sister went to Albania. She said it's the best country she ever visited. So go off. I don't know what she even did. Like, she just showed me pictures of mountains. Listen, Riley, you did your job as a best friend. Now all you can do is just support her and just let her have fun, you know? Maybe it's a canon event, you know? But you in those kind of situations, you can't stop your best friend from doing it. You know, you can just support her. And that's like your job, you know? Okay. Hi, Layla. Yeah. You're a good friend, Riley. And plus, doesn't he live in California? Guys, I hate taking off red nail polish because it literally gets everywhere. You gotta stop saying school when it's college. You know what? My family always tells me this. I don't know why. Because, like, well, is there a difference between college and university? I actually don't know. Because I know in the US, college is 2 years, university is 4. But we also say college for university. We just don't say university for college. My dad and my late mom lived in Saudi Arabia for 28 years, had me 12 years since born. Nice. That's awesome. He said, absolutely there is. And show up a little early. Please speak Arabic. I don't know what to say. I'm shy. School is still grade 12, and then there's college/university. Huh? I don't understand that. The city I live in is the 4th most dangerous? Damn. I didn't know that. Why? Is it like crime? I mean, obviously it's crime. Damn. Why? What's up with South Africa? They need to get their shit together. That's funny, MF. Your dad got humor. My sister used to call me a monkey growing up because I was very hairy and she wasn't. And now I get laser hair removal because I'm scarred. Oh my god, that sounds so nice, Riley. What are you reading? Oh my god, guys, I actually miss reading so much. All my classes require like 70 pages of reading every day. So I haven't been reading like for my personal pleasure because I'm like, I just can't read. And also, I don't know, I just can't read when I have a lot to do. Like, I can't sit down and really enjoy it. I don't know what blood money is. No, I'm reading As Long as the Lemon Tree Grows. Ooh, no way. You've been reading Dune? I think I've heard Vahini's book. I haven't heard of Dune. Is it like the movie Dune? He won't make you wonder. Also, for the ones that weren't here before, tomorrow, the rest of this weekend, I'm not gonna go live. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next time is Monday. Nice. I actually never watched Dune. I tried to, but not my thing. Not my thing. Hi, Leah. The only decent thing is like Gold Reef, and it's not even that special. Sounds special to me. Guys, let's stop like under, what's the word? Like talking crap about the cities that we live in. Like, no one is happy with where they live. South Africa, India, you guys are always like saying bad things about where you live, but like there's something special everywhere in the world. So let's like really enjoy where we live, you know? Like, if I want to think about my state, like it's freaking boring. Like there's nothing in Michigan. But I choose to look at it, in a way that, like, I don't know, we have a lot of parks, we have a lot of nature, a lot of trees. We don't have any beaches, which freaking sucks, but we have a lake. So that's nice. South Africa is stunning. Yeah, I've seen pictures. I love living in Kentucky. Kentucky. I think we have the most trees per capita of any city in the world. Interesting. It's about how cinema works in the hospital. Interesting, Vahini. Oh, in Syria. Interesting. Your brother lives in Michigan? Where does he live? No. Okay, Emma, if you're taking this out of context, buddy. Obviously, no one's happy in Palestine. Speaking of, when I go to New York next weekend, I bought tickets to... me and my sister are gonna run the 5K for Gaza, which is fun. Maybe not fun. Fun is not the right word, but I don't know. I feel really good like doing things for the right causes, you know? And this is like one of those things. But it sucks because only the first 2,000 people get a medal. And my sister is not much of a runner, and obviously I'm not gonna run without her. So I feel like we're gonna end up with no medals, but it's okay. We're doing it for the right reasons. Yeah. Bye, Maria. Good luck. Ugh, I gotta study so much this weekend, too. Riley is your full name, Riley. Running is fun. I used to say that. I used to say, ew, people who run. When I used to go to high school, I would take the bus early in the morning, hating my life, and I would see people running. And I would be like, I have to be up right now because I have to go to school. But why are these people like waking up early just to go on a run? Like, please stay in bed, especially in the cold weather. And now I'm one of those people. And it's so nice, like, I feel like I really like where I am for the most part. But like, when it comes to my fitness life, I'm very proud of myself. So it's nice to be proud of yourself for something. Bye, Maria. See you, Sean. Come back. Bye, Riley. You guys are all leaving me. Hi, Susuis. Am I reading that right? I can't see. Guys, like, why am I using this ratchet ass filer? Like, I don't even, I have to choose. I can either file here or here. Like, what? But it works so well. Yeah. What else? What else should we talk about? I'm not gonna paint my nails. I was gonna make a short and post it on YouTube and TikTok and talk about the things, the beauty things I would do if I had unlimited money. And I actually made a list, but I just never got around to recording it. Sorry, I'm not giving any more mods. I have way too many mods and I've had to unmod people. You know, now that I think about it, it's like, I feel like people who have never like sent a message on this channel and just watch, it feels very, what's the word? I don't know. I feel like if you see only people send, like people who have mods sending messages, it kind of feels like, oh, like that's like a community that I'm not a part of, so I shouldn't even like send a message. And that's not really how I want it to be, you know? Like I kind of want everyone to feel invited to talk. That's why like I don't want it to be just mods in the chat. If that makes sense. Howdy, partner. My bestie blocked me on everything in my friends. Yeah, you're better off without him. You can unsub, Sammy. It's okay. I know you won't have any friends. For a while, I didn't have any friends. And then the right people find you. Like, it's actually amazing how the right people just find you in life. And when I was younger, I used to think that the people around me, like, I used to be really into, like, the self-help podcasts and books and stuff. And so I used to be really obsessed in, like, the 5 people closest to you are the ones that shape you the most. So after high school, right after I graduated, I cut a bunch of my friends off. Well, 3 friends. No, 2 friends. But they were, like, my 2 closest friends because I just, like, felt like brain rot when I was with them. You know? And then I realized that, like, you need those friends. You know, you need friends that you just, like, don't think with them. You don't have to have, like, educational conversations with every one of your friends. Like, you need friends that are fun to just hang out with and talk about nothing. You need friends to hang out to talk about, like, life. You need friends to talk about, you know? It's not one friend that's supposed to be everything for you. So yeah, that's my pep talk. And these are my nails. Lovely. What's going on, Susuis? Unfortunately, I can't, I don't know, I feel like I can't talk about it much because that's a liability, but you're just going through a tough phase, okay? It's not a hard life, it's just a hard phase, you know? And think about it, if you don't have any bad moments, you won't appreciate the good moments. You know, if everything was always good and high, it's like, that's your normal, you know? So love you. You'll be okay. You'll be a-okay. Coffee was a 10 out of 10 today. Hi, a little effort. I love your name. We need to just do just a little bit more effort. Let the stream go for a day. I've actually thought about that, but what about when I go to sleep? I'm not comfortable with people watching me sleep. No. During my marathon, ooh, I could do like you get ready with me, and then you drive with me, and then you do the marathon with me, and then you eat with me after. But honestly, like, I don't know if I have that much social battery. I'm not gonna lie, that feels like a lot of talking to my phone. That's okay. You know what? Everybody needs a little bit of time to cool off after they get mad. So give her a little time, and then once you have the opportunity, you can apologize. If they get over it, that's awesome. If they don't, you're not meant to be friends. So just drop it, and the right people will find you, okay? Yes. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here because I need to do some homework before my classes. So I'll see you on Monday. Okay, hi Madison. Sorry, girl, I'm ending the live. Bye, guys. Love you. Take care. I'll see you next week.